Hello, Sydney. Okay, destination wedding it is. Let's go ahead and take a look. Thank you very much for this written rationale. Very nice. Um, so, okay, here's what we got. I'm just reading through this, and there's something I want to address. I wanted to have the rings on the beach with a couple in the background. I understand that. I think it's a good play. I really do. I think conceptually it's solid. The couple did not come out well as I had expected. And if anyone has suggestions how to blend them in a little better, and add more blur, that would be appreciated. Yeah, I don't. I see that as a problem. I see that blur as a little bit of an issue. I mean, there's no way you're going to blend this in completely perfectly with the background image because the background image is so blurred, and you don't want them to be blurred. So there's no way that they're going to look like they're part of the image, right? It's just going to be really, really impossible to do that. So the viewer is always going to know that that's been a placed image. For that reason, I agree. It looks really blurry. Couple of options here. You can move the placement of the couple. I don't see it as too bad of a problem. I mean, we addressed the issues that you had with the original masking of this image. So I would suggest remask the image. I mean, you can see parts of the background right there. And, you know, it looks like some of the parts of the background that are already there are creating these shadows on the blur. So that's creating a little visual uncomfort right there. My recommendation is this. I think it's blurred too much. I would say go back to the original Photoshop, remask it, and really get all those background pieces out because they're creating shadows. So mask this thing almost perfect, actually perfectly. Then replace it here and reduce the amount of blur that you have on it. And I think it'll work. You know, I've got this up as a JPEG, so let's go ahead and look at that. It'll be a little bit easier. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. With a couple of things I think the type is really, really super large, and there's a couple of things that I think we have. You know, we've got the headline, Arial bold, right? So I'm thinking a headline would be great. And so we have dreaming of destination or wedding. You know, add a subhead, you know, something like, you know, check out Amethyst Bay or something. I don't know. You know, just think of what it is. I think that it's going to add some nice typographic variety, having a combination of Arial bold for the headline and Arial bold italic for the subhead. Now, this is body copy technically, so this should be Arial bold. I'm sorry, Arial regular. Okay, this isn't a subhead per se. It's body copy. So you want that in Arial. So we have dreaming of a wedding, a destination, a wedding question mark. Dream no longer, or your dreams can become reality, something like that, and set in Arial bold italic, and then your body copy. Then take all that and left align it. So set up a margin right here on the left hand side, and keep it there. Keep all that text in alignment. This is too large. This text right here. I would reduce that size. Also, it looks like that the leading is really, the distance between the lines is pretty big too. So I would reduce the size of the type and reduce the size of the leading associated with that paragraph. Left aligned here, look at that, all left aligned. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this logo, and I think it's a good idea to keep the logo where it's at because it's counterbalancing the fact that the couple's on the right-hand side. If we take the logo and move it to the right-hand side of the composition, we're going to have we possibly could have some balance issues. So this is fine right here where it's at. I would recommend one of those color logos, like that purple background logo. I think it would add a nice pump of color to the bottom of the ad. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this logo here and get it in alignment. Okay, get it out of that corner. Right now it's in a no print zone. So is this. You have a lot of things that are resting right on the margin. Okay, you want to keep that in from the margin. I always work at least 1/4 of an inch. I think it gives you anything a really good breathing room. Assured clear distance anywhere between, I mean, it depends on who you talk to. I'd say 1/4 of an inch. There's some will say 1/8 of an inch, but I think definitely 1/4 inch gives you a nice area to work with. So, and then I think your margin should be a little bit greater than that anyways. I think something like right around there. I'm going to bring that logo right there. Okay, and then what you'll do is remove this disclaimer right here and get your contact information in there. I would keep everything left aligned too. All right, and boy, I think other than that, I think we're looking really good here. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. But I'd like to see those changes. I think try those changes and let me know what you think. You can resubmit if you'd like. I'd love to take a look at it. But I really, at the very least, would love to see those changes made for our final presentation towards the end of the session. All right. Thank you very much.